Now, so the next part is we're going to put the house together. So I'll just show it to you step by step with the decoration and be as creative as you like here. Okay, so once your gingerbread is baked and cooled down, make sure it's fully cool before you start to form the house. We will start the fun part of putting the house together. So I have mixed my icing here with just a bit of warm water and then really beat it. If you have a mixer, you can use a mixer to beat it. Otherwise, just use a hand whisk, but give it a really good beat. And you want to kind of get it to that consistency. So it's kind of stiff enough peaks. Now, I am going to use a piping bag here, but you can use a sandwich bag either. It's just as good. So I'm going to pop all the icing into the bag. So once you have your icing in a bag, either this again or the sandwich bag, just put a little hole in the top, like so. So first thing we're going to do is stick the base down. So just place it down first, and then do the outline of it. You don't need to worry about this there being a lot of icing here, as it will just stick to the base. You're just pressing it down there. So we're laying everything out flat so you can see what goes where. And then from here we're going to lay down the icing, and then what we need is some sort of support just to keep it in place while it sets. Simply just move them aside like so, and then we're going to put the icing down the side like that, and like that. And we're just going to put one in the middle there and just kind of hold it up straight. One on the outside. Don't worry about icing getting either side of it, as we're going to try and put a bit of snow on the ground as well. Now, so at this point we want to put the front of the house on, so you just put up a bit of icing on the edge of either wall, like so. So once we have the glue in place, be quite generous with it here, like so, and then just bring your wall up, get that in a bit. Now it'll probably hold in place there, but you're better off just putting some sort of support there. We're just going to do the same at the back. Push back of the house. If there are any little holes like this, just add a bit of icing to it, like so. And then we'll go into each corner. The good thing about this is then it just looks like snow. So at this point you want to leave your house to set for probably about half an hour or so. Just so the icing starts to set, and you don't want to put the roof on and then it just slides off. And leave your supports in place. It's very important to leave the supports in place. So, and from here you want to do the same again. Just make sure everything is well iced. This is the glue for your house. Pop your roof on. So this is your hardest part, getting it in place. Now again, at this point, you want to fill in all of the gaps. So again, this is just some nice snow. So for here, if you want to just put little dabs, and these can be like icicles coming down, so you just drag it down like so. So a little blob and then just drag. So we're going to just start detailing on the roof. Now, so at this point, we're going to focus on the garden. So I have these nice little chocolate covered marshmallows. So these will work as a fence. Let's move that over a bit. Now, so we're going to make a couple of little trees. These are just marshmallows with a little twig of rosemary stuck in it. Pop that, maybe one there. Here. Now, so at this point you can basically get as creative as you like with the sweets that you have. I'm going to use some licorice or all sorts here. Maybe a couple more. You can add a bit of snow into each one if you like. What I've done here is I've literally just gone back over it because I let the icing go dry. But if you're going to put some sprinkles on, it's good to put it on when they're wet, and they will sit kind of in the grooves as well. So at this point you can basically, I will fill in the rest of the garden here, but you want it to dry fully. So let it dry fully, and then you can start putting things on the grass, or you can cover the whole thing with white icing so it looks like snow. But yeah, you can just let it kind of dry and set first, and then you can take your supports away and add to it. If you have any questions at all, you can get in touch with me at info@thecakecafe.ie, and please do send me images of your finished house. All right, thanks so much, guys.